Okay, what's up? This video is just a little rant, essentially about Dragon Age the Veilguard, because the game makes me mad. I didn't complete it. I didn't beat it. I stopped wanting to play it. Honestly, I was over it. There was just so many things dumb about it. So many things that just kind of like made me mad in a way, and not in like the way of they just have all these there's a lot of elements speaking on current times, and I don't feel like that was much of a fit for a Dragon Age game that's literally in the final game of a long period of time of video games, from Origins to 2 to Inquisition, and then to this. I'd say long, that's just 4 games. But no, the game is frustrating in the way it presents itself, the way to me that it feels like it's written. It's just not good. It's not a good Dragon Age game, I would say. Maybe if it was something else, like that's whatever. But as a Dragon Age game, I feel like it lost its own identity in the creation of this. Granted, the visuals are very Disney-like in a way. It feels very less like Dragon Age, and I mean, you can go with the visual style, I guess, the Fortnite-ification of things, but also at the same time, I don't know, it's strange. It's definitely a strange type of game. Some of the other reasons that the game bothers me is the combat isn't terrible. It's not bad combat. It's probably some of the best combat that Dragon Age has had in a more active time sense. I guess from what they kind of like were getting away from with Dragon Age, how they kind of moved Dragon Age 1 or Origins and to 2, where it was very much Origins was this kind of RPG-esque in a way of, like, I guess you can look at Baldur's Gate 3 or Divinity. That's kind of what Dragon Age was going for in a way with their combat style. You kind of just press, click, go for it, and issue orders as you go. But Dragon Age 2, it was I think, as they said, they wanted you hit a button and you do something cool. But it still kind of had the concept of Origins. Inquisition started moving more into the action-oriented. You can switch between party members, do all that stuff, but you're still kind of... now you're hitting buttons. Now you're just trying to do an active fight, but also at the same time, it doesn't... I mean... Origin or Inquisition wasn't known for its combat, but then you look at Veilguard, which is I would say probably the best combat going for that. Like, it has an identity to it in a way. They do kind of take from the Mass Effect way of your party members and how you issue commands through there. It's not bad. It is what it is. It's what you're going to get with the way that they were moving away from how all the other Dragon Ages were. My issue is things don't feel weighty in a way. Nothing really feels impactful. They definitely pushed away from how Dragon Age was gritty and dark, and now it's like, the Marvel situation, everyone has to joke, everyone has to be funny, there's got to be something goofy that happens. There can't be any serious moments because being serious is not good for kids. Kids don't want to be serious nowadays. You can't hurt someone. That's bad. just like half the time you can't kill off characters. Why would you do that? They make money. That does suck. And it is what it is. I seen a few reviews about Dragon Age because I felt like I was just crazy. I'm like, maybe I just don't like the game. Like maybe the game's just not for me and stuff like that. Now I played it. It was like a few months ago. I didn't record anything because it was before I was really getting myself back into stuff. And I just wanted to play. I just wanted to try out Veilguard when it became free on PlayStation 5 and stuff like that. So I just wanted to try it out. And dear God, I played a good amount. I think it was not like a ton. It was at least a good 10, 15, 20 hours maybe. Granted, half of that could have just been sitting and wondering why I'm playing this game. But I don't know. It definitely feels like a game trying to appeal and feel for everyone. Take that what you will. If you enjoy, I'm not going to knock on anyone who's enjoyed the game. If you beaten the game, you love the game. That is what it is. One of my favorite games, and a game I want to do a video on is Final Fantasy 15. And a lot of people didn't like that game. A lot of people felt like it was not a Final Fantasy game and all that. And to me, I was like, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I put in a lot of time into it, and I want to go back through and do a video for that. But I mean, some people like games that some people think are garbage. It all is taste, you know, or not like taste, not like that. Don't take that in a bad way, but it's just not a game for me, and not a game that should have capped off the series in a way. There's definitely tonal shifts from even Inquisition to Veilguard, and there's things that shouldn't have been like that. Like even Inquisition had goofy moments, a lot of goofy moments, but it still had the sense that this is a Dragon Age game. And I think that's the issue, and my main issue with Veilguard is it doesn't have the sense of being a Dragon Age game, which kind of sucks. And I don't want to knock on people who wrote for the game and all that stuff, but at some point you have to know, are you creating something that you want to create as like a new type of game series and a new style, or why not be faithful to what has came before with the series you're writing in, instead of doing all this new stuff? And I can't even hate that it's the writers. It can be, I mean, it's under EA, let's be honest. EA does not have a good track record of caring about anything, ultimately, unless it's FIFA packs, Madden packs, or packs. It's just money, really. And EA only cares about their own sources of that, which I think I seen a thing where they were against $80 games, which is crazy. I thought they would have been the first ones, but I don't know. I think that's just some of my feelings. I don't know if I'm going to put gameplay stuff in here. I don't want to play the game, so if I do show anything, it would probably be from other people who have recorded the game. I'll put their names and stuff in there, but I don't want to play it again. In the sense of, like, I know if I continue this game, I will look worse at Dragon Age, because I know how it ends and I don't like it. I used to be able to play through Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2, which was just the same visuals everywhere. And even Inquisition, I used to do a few playthroughs just to soak in and enjoy everything, because I like creating shit. But when it came to this, there's always a moment where the ending really turns you off from wanting to continue, and I just didn't want to continue. The Mass Effect series didn't really do that to me. Besides playing through Andromeda, I ran into so many hiccups to a point that I was playing and there was a cutscene that was supposed to show, I think, my character or it was my sister's character. I think it was my character and he was just non-existent. It was just really strange. It was these quiet moments. But honestly, I didn't hate Andromeda. So there's that. I didn't hate it. It was good for what it was. But also, it wasn't capping off the ending of the Mass Effect series. Mass Effect 3 had, despite its flaws in its ending, the journey through Mass Effect 3 is really good. The journey through Veilguard is not something I want to continue. And take that for what you will. If you enjoyed it, then enjoy it. I'm not taking that away from you. Like, don't let anyone take away the things that you enjoy. Just, don't beat me over the head that it's my fault. I just didn't like it, I guess. So, yeah. Like, sub. See you in the next video and stuff. Yeah.